check you out. Let's check you out. It's Saturday, April 5th, 2025. This is no time to be soft. So when I say hands, you say off. When I say hands, you say off. Hands, 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 hands. When I say hands, you say off. Hands, hands, hands. One more time. When I say hands, you say hands, hands, hands. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 1,000 protests across the country. We are one of those 1,000. Make some noise for the resistors. Let's hear it for the resistors. Make some noise for the resistors.
Testing, is this on? Can you guys hear me? Yes! Woo! Wow, look at this crowd. Hands off! Off! Hands off! This is incredible. Thank you all so much for coming out on this cold afternoon. My name is Raylyn Smith. I'm in charge of Indivisible Albuquerque and one of the lead organizers for this rally today. So grateful for all of you.
Thanks for coming out on this cold day. Look at these numbers. This is great. My name is Terry Dunbar, and I'm the co-facilitator of Third Act. It's a statewide network. We are one of the sponsors for this event, along with Progressive Democrats of America, Indivisible Albuquerque, Rio Grande Indivisible, and Third Act.
Today we're sending a message to Washington. Hands off. Hands off our Social Security, our Medicare, our public lands, our courts, our work to build a sustainable environment, and our stock market. Oh my God. We say hands off the benefits to our veterans, hands off our family members who are trans, hands off our reproductive rights. Today, Today you're going to hear how the current administration is decimating our democracy to give money to billionaires, tanking the economy, and we say, hands off!
Albuquerque's 30th mayor, Mayor Deb Haaland! Thank you so much, and good afternoon, Albuquerque. We know what we hear and what we see from Donald Trump and Elon Musk. They think they can bully our city. They threaten our funding. They try and erase our diversity. But we say hands off. Can you say hands off? Now, I know we've been down this road before. How many of you were here 8 years ago for much of the same reason for the Women's March? Now we stand here today, but for a moment I want to remind you what we did back then. We stood up to the very same president, and the first thing we did was we made our city, by law and by morality, an immigrant-friendly sanctuary city. And then, with the help of many of you, we said to all those children and those parents who were separated at the border, we will be your home. We will reunite you. We will take care of you in Albuquerque. And we did that for thousands of families. Thank you. Now, today we know what's at risk. Over $200 million in city funding is exactly what he is trying to take from us. It's literally food off our table
children out of our daycare systems, food from our seniors. Literally, he said, through these letters that he sends us, we get these letters that say you have 6 hours to respond or else 1,000 seniors will not have meals. That is exactly what he did 2 weeks ago on a Friday. Then he tries to kick 900 children out of our early Head Start programs. 900 children. He even is trying to fire 50 police officers and close our crime lab. It will not stop. This is just the beginning. So we know what we're going to do. We are going to defend Albuquerque. You've heard how to do it. We're going to legislate, we're going to litigate, and we're going to agitate, just like we're doing here today. So we're lawyering up, we're teaming up with the county and with the state, and we're going to hold the line with our federal delegation in Washington. We're even trying to build up protection funds using things like opioid settlement money and cannabis money so that we can replace any dollar that is taken from those who need it most. And when Trump tries to cut equity and inclusion in our city, we're going to defend Albuquerque. We are not afraid to say those words, and we're going to keep saying them because it's who we are. Our strength is in our people and in our diversity. Now, I talked about what's happening to our immigrant community, and I want to reiterate that I am grateful and I am proud to be the mayor of a city that does not allow anyone in the city to ask for status of any kind, for status. And we know why. It's because we want our community to be safe. We want someone experiencing domestic violence to be able to call and get help. We want our families to feel safe when they go to the library or when they go to the Isotopes game. Because that's who we are. We're going to defend Albuquerque and everyone here. Now, sometimes we can't always wait for the help that we know we need from every level of government. So I want to let you know we're going to take it a step further. And right here at the city, we may do it with city council if we've got the votes. We have some great councilors, but we also need some help with some votes there too. Because we're going to take this policy, this idea that you can't bring your hatred from DC to Albuquerque, and we're going to try and institutionalize it in our own laws. So here's what that means. That means we're going to start protecting reproductive rights and all the, that's right. We're going to say that no funds or personnel can be used to cooperate with out-of-state investigators, and that data can't be shared with anyone. And then, if I can't do it through council, I'm going to do what he's doing. We're going to do this by executive order. He can do it, we can do it. And we're going to do it with climate change. We're going to put in zero emissions. We're going to put in the fact that we've got to be resilient, that we have to have low-income housing in every way we can, and that includes through executive order. And lastly, we're going to step up for everyone who's paying rent. Folks, this is a crisis in America, and we got to protect our renters. And if we can't do it at the state, we're going to do it at the city. If we can't do it at council, I'll do it by executive order. Now, I know these are tough times in many ways for all of us, for every reason for why you're here today. But I also know that I'm grateful to live here with each and every one of you. I know that we will push through the fear and the chaos because we choose courage and we choose community. I also know no one can do this alone. It literally takes all of us. So thank you for showing up here today. Thank you for fighting for our city, our state, and our country. So together, we are going to defend Albuquerque. What are we going to do? We're going to say hands off. Can you say hands off with me? Thank you so much. Together we're going to fight for our families and we're going to win. Now, we have a very special guest here today, and I can't emphasize how special. In fact, I'm not even going to do it. I'm going to bring up your First Lady to introduce our special guest. Please welcome First Lady Liz Keller.
Albuquerque, we are honored today to stand on the shoulders of giants. And this week, as we celebrate the legacy of Delores Huerta and Caesar Chavez, we are blessed to have members of both the Chavez and Huerta family here with us today. So it is my deepest honor to invite up Delores Huerta with members of her family, Irene, Emilio, Maria Elena. And as many of you know, Delores Huerta is turning 95 years young this week. Of a better way to welcome her than a quick happy birthday from all of Albuquerque. All right, with me? Let's hear it. Here to our hero for all the work she has done and continue to do. Thank you for being here today. Your leadership, your love, your courage. Over to you.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the birthday song. Thank you very much. And thank you for joining this wonderful march, this national march to protest what's happening in Washington, D.C. We will not mention his name. We all know who that is, right? But you know, since we're not going to get a lot of help from our federal government, from the administration, that means that we are going to have to do more work on our part, right? And one of the things that was a disappointment, because I think we were making a lot of progress to get rid of racism, right? But now, of course, they want to go the opposite way. So that means that we are going to have to end the scourge of racism, which is from the legacy of slavery, that we are going to have to do it. So I'm going to give you a little exercise that I want you to copy, and please do everywhere that you go. Please turn to the person next to you, and I'm going to tell you what to say to them, okay? Because we have to remind everybody that we are one human family. We're one human family. We are Homo sapiens, right? That's our scientific name. And we all came from Africa. So let's turn to the person next to us and say, turn to the person next to you and say, hello, African relative. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And let's copy that. Let's copy that everywhere that we go so that we can finally get rid of that. And then, again, we're going to need some help to get rid of the homophobia. So And here I'm going to mention a great president from Mexico, Benito Juarez. And he had a great saying, el respeto al derecho ajeno es la paz, okay? Respecting other people's rights of speech. Whom you love, who you live with, whom you marry. If it's somebody of your own sex, it's your business and nobody else's. And so we're not getting help again from the current federal administration to get rid of these things that we've been fighting so long for. So, you know, they're taking away the policies of diversity and inclusion and equity, okay? So to those corporations that are so afraid of Trump, that they're doing away with the policies, and even here in New Mexico with the university, shame, shame, shame. But we have a way of dealing with some of these weakly, cowardly corporations, okay? And what we're gonna do, we're gonna give them a little lesson. So if they do not like us, people of color, LGBTQ community, you know, working people, well, we're gonna say, if you don't like us, we don't like you, we're not going to give you our dollars, we're gonna boycott you. We know that their hearts and their souls are in their wallets, okay? So we're gonna give them a little bit of pain, and we're just going to continue boycott, 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 boycott. So we know that we have the power, and we have the power. They will have to hear us, and we know that we're going to prepare for when this dark period is gone, and the kind of society and the kind of governance that we want. And we do not want corporate governance, okay? We do not want corporate governance. We want a government by the people and for the people, by the people and for the people. So I am going to ask you the two important questions, and I want you to answer and to shout really loud. First question, who's got the power? Hold on. Okay, that's the first question, who's got the power? Second question, what kind of power? We're going to say people power, and we're going to do it all together and shout all the way to Washington, D.C. or Florida. On the golf course, okay? Okay, let's go. Who's got the power? What kind of power? So are we going to use our power to save our democracy? What do we say? Se puede. Se puede. Thank you very much. Let's do it all together. Sí, se puede. Muchas gracias. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Honor and pleasure to introduce a woman who really doesn't need much of introduction, so I'm not going to give much of one. But she was a congressman. She was an interior secretary. She's a good friend, and I'm proud to introduce Deb Haaland.
Hello, Albuquerque! Woo! Thank you, Ray Ellen. My name is Deb Haaland, and I'm running to be your next governor. Thank you so much this is absolutely amazing. Thank you all so much for coming out today to really show this administration how we feel, right? Thank you for showing up to demand that Trump and Musk take their hands off everything that is important to us. So, and I really do love all of your homemade signs. Good job, everybody. So I started the day this morning with our amazing and wonderful Delores Huerta, marching for our communities, for our workers, and for justice. I saw some of you out there. I'm happy you were there too. And I am so happy to see you here today. Thank you to Indivisible for bringing us together and for putting together 12 events, my friends, across New Mexico. From Rama, Silver City, and Las Cruces to Portales, Alamogordo, and Taos. We're showing everyone that New Mexico is fierce in the face of chaos. Earlier this week, I saw a photo of health agency workers locked out of the offices that they work in. You probably saw that photo too. They were all lined up. They couldn't get in. These are offices that help with Medicaid, offices that support research to fight cancer, offices that help people right here in New Mexico to stay healthy. On top of that, Trump and Musk are digging their hands in our pockets with a huge scam. Tariffs that will raise prices and give the wealthiest people all their rich friends tax breaks. That's right. They're taking away everything they can get their grubby paws on. And today, we're here to tell them, hands off! By practicing peaceful protests, we prove what Senator Cory Booker said in his record-long speech to Congress. The power of the people are greater than the people in power. I'm here because I believe in standing up for our veterans who have served their country only to have their benefits stripped from them. I believe in standing up for working families who can't afford higher prices because of scams that Trump is putting into play. Standing up for rural communities who carry our deep agricultural roots. New Mexicans come from people who weather the storm and care about our communities. Through every struggle, strength, resilience, and unwavering spirit have been my guiding light through the years. Like all of you, I learned how to stand for what's right and work hard because of where I come from. We will unapologetically stand up to make change. We're going to fight to remind Trump and Elon Musk that they answer to us. Though the task ahead will be long and hard, I have to ask, is everyone here registered to vote? Is everyone staying involved? Stay involved. If there's a cause you're interested in, volunteer for the organization that works on that cause. Build community. Connect with your friends. Connect with your people. The people that you don't even know. Connect with them too. We find strength in community. Do not give up. We cannot give up. This is going to be a hard few years until we win back the House. And we will. And we have to be strong, and we also have to be effective. And I'll close with the wise words of my dear friend, Delores Huerta. Every moment is an organizing opportunity. Every person a potential activist. Every minute a chance to change the world. So let's use our voices to change the world together. Let's use our voices to make the lives better for our fellow New Mexicans. Sí se puede! Sí se puede!
Albuquerque, make some noise and show your love for McRary, Oishi.
Beautiful to see you all coming out to fight fascism. This poem is called Questions. Who are you to think you can make us invisible? Who are you to think you can delete the record of those who sacrificed everything for you? Tuskegee Airmen, Navajo code talkers, the 442nd Battalion forced out of concentration camp, barbed wire, sent on suicide mission after suicide mission. Who are you to think you can delete us? Who are you to think you can? Who are you? Who? You are nobody to us. What have we ever done to you to make you fear us? What have we ever done to you to make you fear? What have we ever done to deserve your hate? What have we ever done to you? What have we ever done? What have we ever? What have we? What? Nothing! When will you ever see us as more than labor and markets? When will you ever see us as more? When will you ever see us? When will you ever see? When will you ever? When will you? When you open your eyes, that's when, and we'll fill up your ears till you do. Where will you go when you've destroyed life support on this Earthship rolling through space? Where will you go when you've destroyed life support on this Earth? Where will you go when you've destroyed life itself? Where will you go? Where? To Mars on SpaceX rocket that exits itself a few minutes up? That's your plan? Just go now. Adios, sayonara, ciao, be gone, bye! How can we trust a word that you say when it's simpleton slogans and alternative facts that we all know are lies? How can we trust a word that you say when it's bully and gaslight, it's censor and threat? How can we trust a word that you say? How can we trust? How? We can't and we don't. We're tuned to the voices worth listening to, each other's voices, authentic and true. Why do I bother with this poem when I know your heart beats money, 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 money? Too loud to hear a poet's cry. Why do I bother with this poem when you think AI robots will replace us, could replace this poet, my child, all of us? Why I bother with this poem is my heart beats human, 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 human. And while you think empathy is weakness, this poet knows it's only human hearts coming together in compassion, empathy, and kindness fuels strength that ever saved us from psychopaths like you.